Next is our adjacent vertices. So what is our adjacent vertices? So what is adjacent vertices? If we have vertices like V1, V2, okay, V3, V4 and then V5. Now we connect these vertices. We have joined the V1 to V2, then V1 to V3, V3 to V4 and at last V4 to V5. So here in this figure, we will say that V1 and V2 are adjacent vertices. Why? Because V1 and V2 are connected with a edge. Say it is E1. While V1 and V3 are connected with again an edge, say V2. V3 and V4 is connected with a edge E3. V4 and V5 are connected with an edge E4. So here V1, V2, V1, V3, V3, V4 and V4, V5 are adjacent vertices. But V2, V5 are not adjacent because V1 and V5 are not connected by an edge since there is a gap between V2 and V4. So we cannot say that V2 is joined by a V5. So if we will draw a figure like this and say this is E5, then we can say that V2 and V5 are adjacent because we have connected V2 to V5 by an edge E5. But here in this figure, if we do not have this edge, then we say that V2 and V5 are not adjacent. Okay, so what we write in the definition here is, in a graph, two vertices is said to be adjacent vertices if there is an edge connecting them. Here in this figure, here in our figure, the vertices V1 and V5 are V2 and V5 are not adjacent, while so why? Because there is no edge joining them. Okay, while the other vertices V1, V2, okay, then V2, V1, V3, V3, V4, V4, V5 are adjacent vertices. Why? Because all these are connected by an edge in the figure. Okay, so this is the adjacent vertices. Next is what is our end edge? Next is what is our end edge? So every edge has two end edge. Of course, because while we have a V1, so if we have a edge E1, so this is the edge E1. So E1, if we are coming from V2 to V1, then we have a one end here and another end is here. Let us see this edge, then we have one end this way and another end at this point. If we have a edge E3, then we have a end point at V3 and another end point is at V4. So we can say that every edge has two end edge. Fine. So later we will see the another definition. Thank you.